Fine. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. This is a opening sequence. Welcome to wait for it. Welcome to David Live. Welcome to David Go Live. This is our opening sequence for now. We hope you guys like it. As you can see, we don't have budget yet. We're working on it. For now, it's the best we can do. We're always looking. We're always looking for ways. We're trying to make the show better. But it's all about you guys. So please appreciate it and understand that we're working under pressure. There's COVID. Now there's rain in Johannesburg. There's very cold. There's a cold front. I don't know why they call it a cold front, as if you only get cold from the front. They must just say it's a cold. There's a cold. It's cold everywhere. It's cold in the front, sideways, backwards. Everybody's cold. Upstairs, upside down, under the feet. Why does anybody even get cold under the feet, but the body stays warm? The body is warm, but the feet under is cold, and they call it a cold front. It's not a cold front. It's not a cold front. Now I sound like Thabo Mbeki. It's not a cold front. I don't know why we don't do these things. I've often said that, you know, with other presidents all over the continent, we must do it. I haven't yet said this to President Ramaphosa yet. I haven't spoken to him yet about it, but I will. It is summer in Durban, says Prince Msane. Pongani yena uti no electricity. Itumeleng uti ola. Usibusise yena uti utata. Elias, le emojis you are using, we don't yet have here on the show. We cannot accommodate your emojis, Elias. However, Elias is also another name for Comrade Ace Magashule. Full name is Elias Ace Magashule. That's the Secretary General of the ANC, former Premier of the Free State. Elbow cough. Why manje sithangama elbow cough? Eastern Cape always in the house. Eastern Cape always in the house. Ooh. Guys, how was your youth day? June 16, emanating from 1976, 2 years before I was born. Is there anyone here who was born in 1976 and beyond, backwards? Let us know. Let us know your real age. Let us help you overcome that age. Yo guys, it's cold. Today was recorded as the coldest day ever in the past 4 years in South Africa, and the second coldest day ever in the past 9 years in South Africa. For those of you that would like to have that information, please, you have the information now. Use it correctly. Do not abuse the information. There's something brewing in this country, guys. Women are getting killed every day. I think women have been getting killed, being abused, getting beaten up. More than one a day. I'm sure. But obviously now with social media and all the free and access to reporting and social media that's freely available, and almost everyone having a phone. Now it's in our eyes, it's here, guys. We see it and we hear it and we feel it. And obviously, we all hope law enforcement would have taken uh, uh, care of things. We think an abusive husband or a boyfriend that's beating up a girlfriend or a man that's beating up a woman would just be arrested and they'd go to jail. That sounds ideal, but that's not what's happening. A lot of these killings and things, they happen, but nobody ever suspects they're going to happen. Nobody ever believes they're going to happen to them. And a lot of the guys don't even think that they are the problem or they are part of the problem. There's a big march we're planning, myself and a few other men, guys, husbands, fathers. Social media called it Black Coffee's March. That's incorrect. It's an initiative by a group of us. Black Coffee happened to have tweeted the first flyer we did, which we thought the march would be yesterday. The march is now going to be on Father's Day, which is this coming Sunday. Any man, husband, boy you can think of, we've got the COVID-19 regulations that we have to follow, so there can't be more than 50 people marching. So it's a march drive that we're doing. So some people will march, some people can be in their cars. I'll put on my social media more details. I'll put videos on my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and you guys can get more details about it. Those of you that want to help, that want to participate, that want to support, those of you that are in Johannesburg, and then we'll see how we obviously link up with all of you guys that are not in Johannesburg. I'll be there. I'll broadcast live on my Facebook and YouTube. As long as I have data and this laptop is charged, hopefully we'll be able to squeeze in something. This was actually Tebohole Rule's initiative, a friend of mine who's a member of Kwela Tebza. And Mdlalwas, okay. Press that link, Mdlalwas. Let's talk about our match. Arashape 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Sure. Guys, I'm speechless. Honestly, I'm thankful. No one in my family has gone through this. A lot of people's family members, loved ones are dying, are being killed, are going missing. Obviously, we find out once it's happened that it's happened and it was done or committed by whoever. And half the time, the person is already on the run. Some people attempt to kill themselves after they've committed a murder. So, today's show, I was gonna have him do Elton Duduzi, stand-up comedian, but he's not feeling well. He can't make it. We can always have him another time. But I thought I'd take Youth Day and just check up on some people, and we can talk about this thing. But I don't want us also to be. I want us to have solutions. So I don't want us to sit here and bitch about what's happening. You guys remember I had Mellow on my show the other week. Um, actually, let me just bring her up. You guys now know Mellow. She's part of my family. She's part of our family here. I've just literally asked her 5 minutes ago if she can come and join me. Why?
What's
Hey,
up?
how are you?
Hi.
Ukraine,
Hello. What's up, man?
you okay?
Yeah, I'm just cold.
Are you in Pretoria, Johannesburg, South Africa, Limpopo?
So it must be cold if it's cold in Limpopo. So
How are you?
I'm good. I was actually studying when you texted me.
Kunje, you are a mathematics statistics student.
Yeah. Ma, ma. Yes.
Oh, is your mom calling you?
Ma. Come on, live. Uh, sorry.
So where are you? Are you in Limpopo?
Yes, I'm still at home, but
But
I'm
Limpopo
thinking.
is not cold.
What?
Limpopo is not cold.
Limpopo is cold, guys. I don't know what myth. I don't know where you guys hear these things from. Limpopo is not as cold as Bonorthwest, but Pretoria and Limpopo. Well, I stay in Mokopane. It's not very far from Hammanskraal, so we're basically in the same vicinity. So the weather in Pretoria is the same as the weather in Mokopane. Like I don't
Hi,
understand why.
hi. Mokopane is 2 hours at least from Joburg.
Well, if you're driving slow, like it's 1 hour and a half.
So someone says, "Hey, your mother wants you to go wash the dishes." Yeah.
No, she was looking for something, and then I told her I'm on a live, and then she's like,
And
"Oh,
then
okay."
someone says, "You were here a week ago. Today you come back a yellow bone."
I was a yellow bone. I was just in the dark, guys. I didn't change. I it's different light.
Ah. So your video, guys, Melo's video premiered on Trace uh, this past Sunday. What
Hmm.
do you feel like? That was your first TV premiere, right?
Yeah,
Oh
yo, like I felt
wow!
like my birthday. I felt like I was I was happy, like I felt special, like everyone was just showering me with love and support. Everyone was sharing and everyone was watching. My parents were so impressed and they were so proud, and my family. So I was over the moon. Like nothing can explain how I felt.
Congratulations, man!
It's what?
Congratulations!
Oh, thank you. Thanks to you, David. How
Nah, not me, yo. Thanks to songs.
thanks to songs, guys. Yo, she's a plug. She is a plug. She knows what.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Ooh, I don't know if this is a corona warning. Stop touching your face.
I can't. Like people have been saying that I could call and you're like I rub my face, my eyes, everything. I can't. I can't stop, guys. And the numbers in Limpopo, well, in Mukopane are low, guys. So relax, chill, chill. I'm not in Cape Town.
I think this guy's trying to get attention here. He says he was born 27th June 1976.
But
This guy is
he's
just good at always trying to get on whatever show I'm doing, whether it's a live show or a stand-up comedy show.
good. That's a compliment.
No, a guy is always trying to get on the show. Now I asked, I said, anyone here born in 1976 or earlier? He just
Yeah.
happened to be born
It
in 1976 in June. How? I just would. Nah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So you
So,
want to say only
so
people
have
were
you
born in
seen? Huh?
only people who were born in 1976 or older can join.
No, no, no.
It's
I asked who so that I can just know. or get an idea, and it
Mm.
just happens to be one of those people. I think
Or
there's someone here with their first time here. You are welcome, Moshe.
welcome, Moshe.
Moshe, you are welcome. Zankolo is here. In Mozolo, it's drizzling. Mozolo is Kronstadt,
Yeah,
Maukeng, township where I come from.
I have. My best friend is from that.
Mang.
Matlat, you won't know her. Mokotla.
Mahlatsi, ba bangata bo Mahlatsi. Oh
Exactly.
my
So
god. But why is no electricity called load shedding?
is it not because the ESCOM becomes overloaded or something? I think that question is for ESCOM, guys. Where is there no electricity?
A few people have had electricity cuts, eh?
Really?
Yeah.
We have water here, and I'm supposed to be washing my hands, and I'm supposed to be like the water comes and goes the way it wants to. I
Well,
don't know how
there's a
to
big tender for Jojo tanks that's going around for
really.
delivering water all over the place. Yeah. So someone must deliver water to you.
Because there isn't like the whole town. Likokasi. Like people don't have water.
In
Thank
Mokopa.
you. Yes, and Mukopani.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. Like sometimes it's gone like in other parts. Well, for us sometimes it's gone at night and then comes back in the morning, and then other people is just gone the whole week. Like there's no water. Like before COVID-19, there was an issue of water. Apparently, like our dam was low on something percent, but then after COVID-19 was announced, we started having like water every day, and then now it's just not there.
No, South Africa has a big water problem. Hey, if it wasn't for Lesotho, we probably not have water in Joburg and in the Free State either way. So remember,
Exactly.
we're buying water from Lesotho.
Mm, it's a
What does
problem.
what does Varumini mean? Is that vendor?
Varu. Why should I know? Because I'm from Limpopo. Like,
It's what Brain Teaser is asking. It's not me.
no, I'm asking brain teas available. Why should I know what Varu means? Like, I only know the vendor words I know is
Yeah,
nda, and bakwirimini means how are you? I think. And
Bakwirimini.
yeah, Nikoneta. I know that.
Yeah.
That's it. That's my vocab. Yavenda. Like finished. Sitsonga, nothing. I know nothing.
Limpopo is never cold, and no such a yellow bone from Limpopo. Mellow must tell us where she actually comes from. This is
Ah!
not me. I'm not making this up.
Guys, there are yellow bones in Limpopo. My dad is a yellow bone. Hence me. My older sister is a yellow bone. Ask David. She was here the other day. You guys know her. Gorgeous. She's a yellow bone, guys. The producer, my yellow bone. And like just like in Joburg, there are but no one's from Joburg, guys, ne? So even in like there are yellow bones in Northwest and black beauties in Northwest. The same thing is in Limpopo. Like I can tell you, I don't get it. First art to Pretoria, I everyone would like just be like, no, you're not from Limpopo, you're lying, Heaven.
Abednego Masaba says, is high school algebra the same as university algebra? First of all, do you even do algebra in university?
Yeah, I did linear algebra in second year. It's not the same, of course. Like it's more intense. Like obviously it's not the same. Like nothing in high school that we did in maths is the same as in varsity. It's more abstract in varsity, and yeah, like it's more about interpretation than calculation in varsity, more about interpreting sums and graphs or proving sums and equations, but less about actually calculating them. Mokopani on the map again. Hey, how are you?
It's
Back.
22:22 right now. My lucky numbers. The time is
What is
22 minutes past 22 hours. That's a good
Ubechise?
thing. I'll show you
Ubechise
what I mean. Huh?
Ubechise look at those numbers. Because they're
No,
only lucky.
that's my numbers. They happen to me. There's certain numbers that I see quite frequently. There's
Mm-hmm.
21, like 21 minutes past 21 hours,
Mm-hmm.
11 minutes past 11 hours in the morning.
Yeah.
So if you believe in numbers or know how to interpret numbers, then they guide you. They can guide you either throughout the day or throughout the week or with decisions that you have to make
Really?
regarding projects, regarding meetings, regarding shows. There's a certain numbers or a set
Mm.
of numbers that make up my lucky numbers.
Yo, like this is the first time I'm hearing this. I don't even look at what number I see often, Like I don't really pay
Yeah.
attention to.
So it happens. Let's say now I was in the middle of talking to you. I picked up my phone and the time was 22:22. So I
Mhm.
could be doing whatever. So I'm not sitting and waiting for the numbers. I
But they
could
just
randomly be watching TV, doing whatever, get up, put some wood in the fire, sit down, pick up my phone, and it's 21:21 or 11:11.
hectic. I should actually pay attention to that. Maybe like because I've never really thought of like what number I see. Like every time I see Nago, I'm just like, oh, it's 24 past 10. Okay,
Yeah.
whatever. I don't like think of it that way. Yeah, I think I'm very ignorant in terms of that.
So
David,
now someone says I'm a specialist of numbers. No, I'm not. I've got people that I ask, what does this number mean? What does this mean?
uh,
Um, so
what does 5 and 9 mean? Do you know?
so a 5 and a 9, this is how you can even Google, right? But a five and a
Mhm.
nine can mean 5 plus 9 is 14, 4 plus 1 is 5. So I'm gonna Google the meaning of the number 5. I'm making an example, right?
Mhm.
I'm gonna Google the meaning of the number 5.
All right.
And then I'll tell you. So there's the meaning of the number 5 in the Bible. There's the number 5 as the secret of the tarot, as in tarot card readings.
Mhm.
And then there's the meaning of angel number 5. So for
Angel number
instance, yeah,
in the Bible.
yeah. So I'll read a few for you, right? Number 5
Mhm.
in numerology. In numerology.
Mhm. Mhm.
Someone just KG. So in numerology, number 5 is a number that is full of personality and energy, and it represents a love of freedom and change.
Oh, that's me. That's definitely.
You see, but and you asked me about the number 5.
I did. Is that not the number 5?
Yeah, that's what it means, and you are saying it's you.
Uh, that's definitely me. Like, like on the head.
Yeah. So you must pay attention to numbers. So let's take
Yeah. I think
your
like
EP. Your EP, your EP
practice.
has 6 songs, right?
Mhm.
So you could have made the decision maybe to have 5 songs if you knew that you have a certain connection to the number 5. Or you can have 6 songs on your album, but they are all 5 minute long.
Okay.
But just just watch the next few days and start paying attention.
I will. I
And
definitely. You
and
taught me. You did. Like, imagine I'm a whole mathematician or a statistician, and I don't even pay attention to numbers. At least we know 6, 9.
you do, but you haven't been paying attention in the ways that you can.
Yeah, that's true.
So and then you'll start seeing things. It will be weird at first,
Mm.
but what I want, it's there.
Yeah.
And then obviously some people, for them, they might want to play lotto numbers, or if they have a few numbers, or they always want to have that number.
Do
Um,
I bet? Do you
yeah,
you gam-
yeah,
you gamble?
only the lotto sometimes.
Okay. All right.
Only the
Let
lotto
me
sometimes.
back.
Yeah. Uchatang yano Melo. Bruce, I'm sending you the link. Just press this link. Guys, Bruce Bulwale is an amazing artist, painter. Check him out on Instagram. Um, I've just sent you the link, Bruce. Just press on that.
I broke a glass.
Now you must go ask your grandparents or your mother, what does it mean to break a glass at 10:30 at night?
Wow.
There's a meaning to everything. But that's the
What?
kind of glass your mom was looking for.
The one I was supposed to watch. Let me
So
go. My back is dying.
you did an interview with a UK radio station.
Yes, I did.
What was the name of the radio station? Do you remember?
What?
What was the name of the radio station?
What was it? It was called Diplo. Diplo something. I forgot. It was called Diplo music.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It's like a community radio in the
Okay.
UK. Yeah, so I got it through the girl who presents the show is from Mokopani as well.
Where's the show, Kanti?
It's in the UK, but she stays in the UK, but she's originally
Okay.
from Mokopani. Yeah. So the girl's from Mokopani, and then she heard about my music, and then she told a mutual friend that, like, how can I link up with her and get her on my show, and then the mutual friend told me, and then we did it.
I think I'm a bit too dark today. I've asked my son to come and adjust the light.
Oh
See, make the
shame.
light brighter, boy.
Is it not because of my light that you feel?
It's still the same. They make it brighter.
Matter, it's not bad from where I'm looking.
Oh, go back. Damn. No. Okay, fine. Thank you. No, it's fine. It's not you. It's my. They were making noise on the other side, so I switched rooms. I came in the TV room, and now they kind of.
Oh,
It's awkward. Is everyone having a sound problem with us?
but is it only me? But is it only me or?
With a sound problem.
No, I can hear you properly.
Okay. When did you go to Limpopo? I thought you were back in the in the world in the
Okay. Whoa,
Limpopo.
I never left.
Limpopo must be like a spare province. Like when Joburg is full
Everyone
or
just likes
something.
Limpopo. Limpopo is a province on its own, and I'm like, really, guys,
When Joburg is
stop.
full, they must be like, guys, please just wait there, wait in Limpopo. Then as it opens up, they kind of like let people in.
Guys. We are part of you guys. Accept us. Most memes come from Limpopo. You guys, comedians wouldn't even have punchlines if it wasn't for Limpopo. So please, y'all need us. You
Did
guys
you
wouldn't have
celebrate?
Makati. You guys wouldn't have King Munada. I mean, what is a world without King Munada? Oh, guys.
Wow. Um,
Wow.
you,
Guys, why
did you
is this a big
celebrate Youth Day?
complexion?
Did you celebrate
Did
Youth
I?
Day? Did you celebrate Youth Day?
I was studying for Youth Day. So, yeah. And I did take into consideration that I wouldn't be a mathematician or studying mathematical statistics if it wasn't for the youth of the 16th or the youth, the uprising in Soweto. So that's how I celebrated Youth Day.
Well, at least you were studying. You were not drinking and at a bottle store or at a tavern.
No, I don't drink much.
At least to
Like everyone.
commemorate the people that were there in the 2016 cycle.
Mm-hmm. So people are
Uh,
drinking to do that.
well, remember we celebrate everything with a bash. There would have been a bash somewhere, and then the youth is drinking, partying, and that's kind of all we've been doing really with all this Freedom Day. Same thing, you know, Youth Day. Uh,
Yeah, no, I was studying. I have a test on Thursday.
um, Batum, this guy Kumkani. When I visited Limpopo, I was told that I'm too beautiful,
I
big, and
think,
handsome to be from there. Hey, Batum, who told you this, Kumkani?
hey, my guy, I want your confidence.
Can I be? Wow, guys, stop it. Can I have me some avocados, Mellow?
You know, my grandmother has an avocado tree. Like I'm gonna get one for you.
I was,
Ampe poso ya hai ke tla e posa.
I was gonna ask you if you guys are planting anything. Do you have a fruit and veg garden? Are you planting trees? Do your parents have? Do your grandparents?
Well, we don't have because we have a small yard, but then my grandparents have, and we always go pick avocados, mangoes,
Yeah.
nanditamati, the apple trees, and bananas, the whole shebang. Banana.
What's your favorite meal? What do you eat on like a day to day chilling at home in Limpopo? Are you
Well, I
specific?
like it when my mom cooks. I don't know if you guys know what malana is. Like chicken intestines. That's my favorite meal.
Dikilana?
No, I think my network is like not fundy one. Should I exit
It's
and come back in?
it's not funny one, but what can we do? I imagine it's just because you said that
Wi-Fi.
now it's proper like it's like losing it now. You shouldn't have said anything.
Really? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Did I
Ah. Okay, go out and come back again.
bring like bad? voodoo here.
Okay.
Okay.
So guys, you guys saw some of the new scooters that they've arranged in the Eastern Cape to transport sick people in the rural areas. I don't think it's from the rural areas to the hospital. I think it's from the rural areas where cars can't come in, ambulances can't come in. And I would think from there, they would then drive you to an ambulance or closer to an ambulance or another car for that matter that can be transporting you further. That's my impression. Um, so in this way, I guess they would help because people used to actually use wheelbarrows to carry people or sick people or old people from those points to try and get them to the nearest hospital. So let's find out. I think that might be the case. Wow, my sister, welcome back. Well, welcome to David Cow
Oh,
Live.
hey, it's still like
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah,
doing
yeah.
funny. Who said they hate my meal?
My sister. Yeah, no, network ya you network ya Limpopo bana. Yeah, no, yar betanza man. Yar betanza network ya Limpopo. So yeah, guys, there's the ambulance issue. There's also the issue I mentioned earlier. So guys, fight for your women, fight for your sisters, not your as in like they are yours, because already now we are in CAC because we had an idea and we had this march planned and this hashtag called not our women. We all got into shit because we said our women and people started saying they are not our women, they are not your women. When we are actually saying we've got sisters, mothers, brothers, uh, that we are concerned about. So my sister is my sister, not like she's mine, I own her, but the English word of putting it, she's my sister, not like she belongs to me or I own her. So, but anybody that's in an abusive relationship, there has to be a way, find a way of finding help, uh, find the best, safe possible way to kind of let people know that you need help. If it's bad, just run away, go somewhere, go seek help at the nearest shelter or find other women that can help you. This thing is getting out of hand. There's bodies that are being found every single day, somewhere in South Africa. Some woman is either dying, being killed, being raped, disappearing. Um, it just makes no sense, right? Maybe Mellow, we can do a song around all these horrible experiences to kind of bring awareness or more awareness to it.
Funny that you say that. I was actually working on a song about women and like being proud of who you are and knowing your worth,
Yeah,
like last year I have tons of songs like that. It's just that they just need to be put in a studio or on a record,
yeah,
because it's something that is so close to my heart. It is something seen firsthand. Like I've had flatmates that were beaten by their boyfriends, I've everyone knows someone that has been
yeah,
abused, and the fact that if you don't say anything about it or if you don't try to change that, you're part of the problem.
yeah.
So it's something that we like very hard, and it really breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. Yo, like
No,
the
let's try and do something.
audacity of some men. Like, o godise ngwana to a point where at a certain age, how we do what went into this woman for her to become whoever she is, the audacity to kick her around. Who do you like?
We need to do something.
Like, I just can't fathom.
Yes, your network. Yar.
I mean, we've been trying, I just.
KG,
XA,
have you met Mellow?
who's it?
I just think.
Hey, Mellow. No, I haven't met Mellow. Hi, Mellow.
Network ya Mellow yar kawat.
Isa, keyboard. Mellow, great.
Who freeze it, a girl?
I'm tempted to make a Limpopo joke, but I won't.
Go on, join the club.
But there's a Limpopo joke happening right there, right there. Like, hello. No, I always get into your lives when something serious is happening. When you guys are discussing like serious shit. I get into your life when it's like silly.
It's like walking into people and they're having sex in a room or they're kissing and you're at a braai. You're at a braai.
Dude, like your lives for me, it's not even like walking into people having normal sex. It's just like walking into somebody eating ass. Like, like walking into the worst kind of sex where you're like, I wish I didn't have to see David like that. When you go into normal sex, you're like, they are having normal sex. But when they're like, you're like, yo, David, David is being pegged. What's going on? Oh, David, I didn't know you were this adventurous. That the Baba saw like.
What did you do today on this public holiday of June 16?
Nah, I wake up and I start lessons with my daughter. Like, I didn't even register for it was June 16. I was like, I'm teaching, bro. I'm even becoming good at this teaching thing. Like, I was doing number lines all day. That is number lines and this thing about insects. This is my life. Yeah,
So the schools are still teaching kids about insects and
locusts. Yeah. Locust, bruh. Locust. I was doing that shit. Locusts, insects, freaking ants, like that shit. And number lines. When was the last time you saw a number line?
So I used to catch locusts, bury pair or fry them. An old sunbeam polish. Sunbeam polish container.
We like that.
And then nerentamala ne. Neresaje mabati. Untamala.
I was telling Adlehan the same thing this afternoon. We used to catch these things and eat them.
My kids don't believe
me. We used to catch these things. Like, it seems like it's like a whole life away.
It's crazy.
Like, it's like literally like, somebody posted a picture with like, how it's what be a papa. And then you grab like the bottom part of your papa and then you eat that with tea.
Scorp.
And he was like, look at this. This is, hey, Mellow.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
I'm good, KG. How are you?
Welcome back.
Mellow,
Yeah,
have you ever eaten
I think
bokoko?
I have. I do sometimes, like when my family finishes baba, keja, rena re bitsa magogo.
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 Hey, Maho.
Yeah. But
Bokoko.
not katiye.
Bokoko.
Not katiye. I heard you saying katiye. No, like normally kashewo or something.
Oh,
It's
snap.
nice, Agati.
Oh,
It's nice with
Really,
tea.
hey,
I've
got
never tried.
yes, something else. Yeah,
I've never tried.
man. Like, when you've developed poverty taste buds, like when your taste buds developed poverty taste buds. What is
So
that?
explain, please elaborate on
You
that.
know what it
Poverty
means.
Batsiki.
Let me explain them to you.
All right.
You know, like how you said you tasted bokoko, ne?
Yeah.
And for some of us, it was as a result of there's no bread in the morning. You had pap the night before. That's why you'd end
And
up having bokoko with tea. Yeah. But
uh,
now, even when now people are offering you crusts or you are being offered a toasted sandwich, you eat the
Yes.
thing, you're like, nom, nom, nom. You gotta it tastes like because the taste
okay,
buds,
I get it. I
the
get
taste
it.
buds are already thinking, hey, give me
Yeah,
cocoa
your
hot.
taste buds are already like, ooh, wee, like. When you want it at its base, like I went somewhere for a dinner party and this lady cooked pap with cheese. Like I look at the cheese, yeah.
I know that
And
one.
like the taste buds is like I get it ish ke batla
You
papa e be
reject
plain.
that.
Like yeah, I get like you know what I mean? Like ish, like guys, like Ganong Papa, it's a Malay champagne. Can we have it come here, really? And then we'll. Sure, I feel like you're ruining this thing. Like, it's too fancy. It's just too fancy. Too fancy exists. Like, oh, there's
No,
even people that like
I've
to
never
spread
seen
like
Papa cheesy in my life.
Never.
effort. You see things in
I've
South Africa. Yeah.
I've seen people buy the Papa Gadi mixed veg, and I was like, what the hell? What is going on here? So
And you're
cheese
thinking,
is worse for me.
separate these things, guys. Don't mix all these things together, like, or don't put parsley on the thing. Don't put parsley. Like, why are you putting? Why? Why is the parsley here?
Decoration.
Have you
Sugar.
ever, I you check my sister says I'm allergic to all that poverty diet, guys. Book cabbage masapo. Have you had cabbage?
Yo,
Le masapo or masapo ka cabbage.
effort, effort. Where's your masapa
I
via?
mean,
You ever said like kalesapo like?
um,
Let me explain it to
my
Mellow. Mellow
only
is
issue, Kamasabu, is that there is no meat.
Yeah, but that's the
but
point.
but the fact that black people, the children will be sent samore ka masapo. How fitla? They will say, let me look for the ones with meat. So they will,
And
they will
Masapele, isn't it for like for dogs? Wasn't it made?
No, masapo is like for soup.
not
That's for
bones,
soup to get that like.
not bones that were eaten. These are uncooked. You still have to cook them, and you can buy
Yes.
them. Ile masapo fela.
No, I know, like the ones you buy, go butchering.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, those were not for dogs. Those were skinny sharp.
Yeah, my dad would buy it for
Stop.
the dogs.
Well, you are a yellow
Like,
bone
there's
in
literally
your
no meat.
It makes sense that your dad
You
would
know,
have
like,
masapo for the
that was dinner, okay?
But that was shareable for other
Wow.
people. But you'll need
Come
to throw
on.
you'll have to throw cabbage in the mix.
Oh, bruh, that's delicious food, though.
What?
That's
Sorry, I
like
didn't
for
get
me.
that.
It was struggle food, man. It was those were the days, you know. I hope there
Yeah.
are people who are still eating like that.
No, but when you eat
you
like
don't
that
eat
by
today.
choice, it's delicious.
By choice.
When you eat like that by choice, it's when you like, I choose to eat masabule cabbage, then
Yeah.
it's delicious. But that's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. Because when your taste buds are
This is a person who's trying to commit suicide by choking. Pap mixed with potatoes.
yeah, no.
This is assisted.
It's like you. When are you into like
Guys,
bread
my
and peanut
network
butter?
stressing me. So I'm
Not
gonna.
new, boy. Peanut butter and jam. I was out of town last week, and after like the third, fourth day, I started scratching because I hadn't had peanut butter and jam and bread in like 4 or 5 days.
Or do you go peanut butter and jam, not just peanut butter?
No, peanut butter and strawberry jam specifically,
Oh, okay.
and brown bread.
Okay. But again, jam it's not me. That's what they call it.
Yamatebele.
Yeah, Bargamadeville. my, my my wife grew up. My wife grew up going Bumalanga. She'd say something like that. I care. Like my wife speaks fluent Ndebele.
Oh
She's
my
like
god.
proud of these things.
KG,
Because like now I go like poverty taste buds. I got my wife is like from a village.
Ash, we've lost Mellow
So
again.
we lost it again. It's sad. Poverty can be cruel. I know someone who once ate pap with Colgate. Shit. Okay. Yeah, no.
At least to Nalemeno a boss.
Yeah, I know. We'd have like pap and jam.
I've had Papa Karama.
Yeah, then we'd have pap and jam. Pap and jam was not bad. It was delicious. It took time. Like you know when you're visiting people and they're like, in this house we eat pap and jam. It's for the kids. The kids eat pap and jam. And I was like, yeah, not bad. This does not make sense. And they were like, no, it will make sense. You are eating. I usually and then remember, if you get sick, we'll take you to the hospital. It's not chance.
Di Khadika. Mafura.
Di Khadija, yeah. Yo, Baba Gadi Khariga, yeah, you don't know things. Hey, black people, we come far, eh? You. Wow.
It's been a ride, eh? It's been a ride and a half. KG, you've got a show on YouTube.
Yes. Politically aware. I joined a team of journalists to make satire. I started. They came to a show I was hosting and they asked me to join them as a writer. And it was cool. Like, it was like dope journalists on the thing. And obviously, it was attractive because it meant Uguti will do like a real politics and will research and we will fight and argue, which is what we do because our politics are different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, our politics are different, and it's also that vibe of we are from different races. So it's one of those things where you realize that white people don't read black newspapers. Black people don't read white newspapers. You know what I mean? So our politics are different. It makes it fun. So we come up with really dope shit because we argue about what we put out. Check it out. Politically Aware. I host Weekly Aware. We're hoping to come up with like satire once a week, but it's difficult, especially when you're like not in the same space. It's fun to make. Yeah, it's fun to make. Check out Weekly Aware.
I'm definitely gonna check it out.
Guys, check out.
What's your YouTube name?
The show is called
Politically Aware.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Yeah, it's really.
Are you doing the equivalent?
Guys, I'm gonna.
Are you saying goodbye?
It's painful. Look, I just did my hair not so long ago.
4 hours ago. That's your hair, right? Those are dreadlocks.
It helps, you know?
Yeah. Are those your dreadlocks?
It's itchy.
That sounds so wrong. Mellow. Your network is
itchy. I know these moves. I had cornrows at one point. Like, fuck. I had cornrows at one point, Hashem. Like, my head has seen it all, eh? Like, yeah. Dreadlocks, cornrows, dyed black and white, dyed blue, Hashem. I've done it all, eh?
Serious?
Like, yeah, man. Like, I think, yeah, I've lived, bro.
And this is all when you were still working in IT?
And before. Yeah, this is all when I was still working in IT and before.
So, before IT, what did you do? Before working?
I worked for... No, before IT, I worked for Momentum. I worked for Momentum for 6 years. For 6 months. For 6 months, yeah. I was in the call center for Momentum for like 6 months. I was the worst call center agent because I think I thought I was above it. Because I was a qualified computer programmer, but I was looking for work and I couldn't find it. Yeah. And I had to take whatever I could get. Like, I'm growing up, I don't have a job. You know, like, I'm with a woman that works. You know, like, and I took it. It was a cool job, and it gave me space to get into IT as well, which was cool. But hey, I was a terrible call center agent. Like, I wasn't making money for the company. I was horrible. And I mean, you'd pick up calls and you're like, hey, you're speaking to Kagiso, how may I assist you? Policy number vibes. And then you explain about the policy and blah, blah, blah. And I just ended up having conversations with everybody that was calling. You know what I mean? Like, with chit-chat. You know, hey, Fred, use it, sharp, this, blah, blah. And then I'd have chit-chats, but like, because you get money, you get paid via commission. So it means like you must hang up fast, take the next call, hang up fast, And I didn't get that. Now I was like, but the best service is to have conversations with the clients. So yeah, I spent a lot of time just chit-chatting with clients, and I wasn't making, like, I was proper useless. I wasn't good at it.
Have you had
and then I left, I went to that. Yeah?
Have you had your lowest moment in your career or life or comedy career?
I don't know.
It's hard one to say. Because when you start,
my lowest moment
is a low moment when you're starting up.
Yeah, bro. Like, I don't know with comedy if I've had a low moment. I think the thing about comedy, Guru, you never know. Like, you
Any day,
don't even know whether you're in the middle of a low moment or not. You know what I
right?
mean?
Yeah,
Like,
'cause you don't know if you've reached the
you
highest
don't
moment.
even know. Like, yeah, I think for me, it's either I'm creating or I'm not creating. Those are the two moments, and I've only now been able to deal with the moments where I'm not creating. Before, I used to stress out about, am I relevant? Am I? And then there was a point where, especially when I started gigging in Joburg, it was a difficulty where I can't translate my ideas into Venek. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so the low moment was maybe trying to sound like other people. And then there was just a point where I went, fuck these guys. Actually, I like writing what I'm writing. Actually, you know what? I want to write about listeriosis. That's the comedy that I want to do. And then from that point, I've never been bothered. I think the low point is when I'm broke. Do you know what I mean? And it's not a low point for me. It's a low point for my wife and kid. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
half the stress is not Uguti, I'm broke. Half the stress is that my wife will get stressed. But
That's probably the same with me, especially my son. My son still can't understand why he doesn't have a PlayStation 4 or why he can't buy.
yeah,
So
yeah,
now he wants to buy
yeah,
other things on roadblocks.
yes. Those are the
Like
low points for me.
$4.99, $9.99, and I'm like, yes, but that's $200, man. What are you? What are you? What are you buying within the game, within the fake world, with real money?
Those are the low points for me. I also think that I'm privileged. Like, honestly, I think I'm very
Yeah,
privileged to be doing what I'm doing. So the low points don't register as low points. They register as, I'm in the middle of this thing and this is how it works.
I don't think this statement
Yeah.
is true.
Which one?
Comedians are funnier at their lowest. I don't think so.
No, I also don't think so.
Um,
I I'm funnier when I'm happy. I'm not funny when I'm like, when
yeah,
I'm sad, I'm sad, dog. Like, when
yeah,
I'm sad, I need to tell jokes, but not for the audience, for me.
yeah,
It's like how other people take drugs or drink, right?
yeah.
So my drug is, I want to stand in the middle of people and talk.
So,
I'd say, yeah.
um, I was gonna say, how many days did you skip washing during lockdown?
My record is 4 days.
As in 4 days total over the lockdown, or going for 4 days?
My record is going for 4 days. And then everybody also clap. That was like on day number 3. And then I went go shower and I like bula mezi. Ka ema mo bela shower ka dula mo fatshe. I was like, e be ke kwalla e be ke tsamaya ke lo kisa. And then the next day, Alvara, I know you didn't shower. I know you didn't shower. Alvara, these sheets are brand new. Hurry. And then I was like, fuck it. There's no getting out of it now. And yeah,
I
I
think
even did a sketch about it.
oh, is it?
Yeah, I did a sketch about it.
Is it on?
Yeah, even like
Is
Adlahan just showered like 20 minutes ago because like that she skips. So like I had to make double sure. Hey, chief, go
no,
shower.
I had maybe the second part of lockdown. Maybe
Yeah.
I had 3 days of alternating. So if I wash Sunday, Monday, maybe Tuesday, fuck it, Wednesday, wash. But then I would do
Nah.
either, if I don't wash Monday, Tuesday, first thing in the morning, even if I was up at 7, 8, I'm going
No,
to
dude, a proper skip.
um
Also, my hours are so bad that you're like waking up 7, 8. You know, like when we moved into level 4, the last 2 weeks of level 4, I was waking up early to take like a suburban walk. Just take a walk before 9 o'clock, blah, blah, blah. And then when level 3 kicked in and you could just take a walk whenever you wanted, I was like, ah, fuck it. And that's where I lost the plot. Because then I'd wake up whenever, like I'd wake up at like 2, and Ajaha would wake up at 2, and then school would start at like 3:30 in the afternoon. uh, yeah, there was the vibe. We like,
look, I
we're in
mean,
the
I
middle
went
of.
through so many stages. So in the beginning, day 1, 2, whatever lockdown, I would wash, but I wouldn't cream my body because I'd be like, what the fuck for?
I can't, bro.
So I had days
I
of
cannot not cream.
I had days
I
where I
can't not
would
cream.
wash and not cream my body.
And then you feel normal.
Yeah. And then after
You are.
then I start seeing my Minote amount. What is the thing? The one that always goes gray, that everybody struggles with.
Yeah.
The back of the
What's that?
of your feet.
That.
The feet, yeah,
Oh
same
shit!
thing.
Yeah.
Red.
Heel.
Yeah.
The red. Yes. The heel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Heel. Yeah. Then the heel. Sometimes you're just like, what the? Did I look like this the whole time? And then you're like,
I can't. Bro, I have to cream. Man. I actually have to cream.
even under
I
normal
feel.
circumstances for me, I'd cream my hands, maybe my face, and I'd be like sharp. After like,
I feel dry. I feel like if I don't, even if I miss a spot, like if I miss a spot, then the whole time I'm itching. I can't. I have to do it. I don't understand people who don't cream. Like,
was,
money is really like.
for
Do you know
me,
what I
it
mean?
was
Like,
saving. Everything was saving. So I saved on a lot on the cream. Then I started having stay home underwear.
damn.
So I went back to underwear that I had written off. And I was like,
Damn.
hey, gents, I'm not going anywhere. So I suggest you all come for
Yeah, see, I don't have that luxury. I'm fat. Everything is when you're fat. When you're fat, you wear everything at the same time. I wanna worry, this shirt is for occasions. No, this is my shirt. Oh, long enough, your body will naturally cream. Nah, bruh, I don't want to wait for my body to do naturally what. It itches, baba. Like, if I have to wait 2 days for my body to itch like that, I can't, bro. Need to put cream, especially. No, dry skin people do. I'm dry skin guy. So even the things that I put on, like I put on like more coconut oil, and you see me like shining. If you watch like videos of away, people will be like, "You're shining on the thing, bro." I'm shining because I put on dry skin things. Otherwise, it feels like I didn't watch it.
from Eastern Cape.
Yeah, bro. Like, guy, everyone, I'll be honest, like, hotlaba, like, bathing is boring, guys. Like, I don't, it's a boring thing. like, like, showering is a boring thing. Like, I feel like it's boring. Like, yeah,
I only cream my
I'd
feet
rather cook.
when I'm wearing shorts.
It means you know you have a problem. You know you have a problem. Lifa. Hola, 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 Lifa. Just push through the issue. Use rice kid pages. Hey, believe in you'll be lubricated. Hi, Chief. Yo, other words don't even sound right anymore. Like lubricated. Right? It's like, it's like the word has gone to shit now. Lubricated. Yay.
So do you mix up? Do you still mix stuff? So I used to mix aqua cream and Vaseline, or
Yeah.
aqua cream and Dawn skin lotion, or
Yes.
Vaseline and Dawn skin when I was growing up.
Yes, I still mix. I mix Vaselina and the blue Nivea thing. That's for dry skin. And then when that runs out, I mix coconut oil and olive oil. But olive oil has got a bad smell. I don't like the smell of olive oil, but I put that on as well. Even on my hair, I put coconut oil and olive oil. That and then I proper shine. But I feel like that's better on my skin than all the other stuff.
No, are you living your life like you're still in lockdown 3, or you just
5.
proper like whatever it is what it is?
No, dude, I live like at lockdown level 5. I don't fuck around. I was invited to a wedding today. I was like, nope, I'll attend the wedding on Zoom. Like I live at like level 5. You can't
I see
invite me to anything.
the Western Cape Premier is regretting this shit now. When he wanted to go to one.
You can't make this shit up. The shit that's happening here, you can't make it up. You know, do you know what I boil it down to? I boil it down to that whatever you do, don't smoke weed with white people. That's basically what it is. Their stuff is not like the stuff that we smoke. It's really strong. You know what I mean? Because they're not making sense. For the longest time, they were like everything must happen, everything must open. If this guy was calling for level 3 to happen while he was in
level 4.
No, this guy was in isolation, and then he was saying from isolation, "Oh no, let's go to."
The premier of the Western.
When he was in isolation, because he got into contact with a journalist from ETV. There's a journalist that passed away. And he was like, no, the Western Cape is ready to go to level 3. Let's go to level 3. And then everybody, no, we'll go to level 3 on the 1st of June. He was like, we are ready to go to level 3 now. That was like 2 weeks prior to actual level 3. You can't listen to a guy who's talking this shit when he's in isolation, fansel. When you're in isolation, Rena will stay here at level 5. We'll see you later. But we are here, bro. So he's saying, hey, it's alcohol, Leona is to blame. Conja, this is the same DA that has just taken the government to court over cigarettes. You can't make this shit up. You actually can't make this shit up. So we wait and see, bro.
So when I was growing up, there were times I would skip washing and I'd just Vaseline myself.
Yeah, guy, I skip washing. Like when I told you, or sometimes I just open water and just stay in there. I actually do that when I'm lazy, but like Ellen is like, but I leave the toilet, I go straight to bed. I don't even I leave and I go straight to bed, and then I get there and I pass out. I just get there and I pass out. I wake up. Ratlaseka Harzucha. Yo, like a Ratlaseka Harzucha. That's what it is.
What are some of the things you think you'll just do if you didn't have a wife or if your wife wasn't there? So for me, it's talking with food in my mouth, right?
Yeah.
I'd talk with food in my mouth all the time if my wife wasn't around.
I would go out with unironed clothes.
I
I don't care for ironing. Like the fact that it doesn't mean shit to me. Like I would leave and do work with clothes that are not ironed. But like I'd get dressed and then I get and then it'll be like for you. Like I know. Yo. And then the lecture that comes through though. Yo. But we literally one day had a literal fight. It was like parents meeting vibes. And we met Koskela, I think. And then now, guys, I got like all happy and shit. I'm like, hey, and she's like, our Aina. Yeah, it's obvious. And it should hit the fan. And I was like, hey, man.
Like that, but with talking with food in your mouth.
Yeah.
Because sometimes
I get that too.
I'd take a bite and then my phone rings. And she's like, you know, when you think this one is gonna file for divorce now, like she's gonna.
I see her get annoyed, bro. Like I see her get. Also, I've got like hay fever, right? Like sinuses and blah blah blah. So my nose blocks a lot, and then it starts running. And then a couple of times she'll say, "Hey man, like," and then I'll go, "My nose is blocked. I can't. Like, that's what it is. Like, or it's leaking. It's hay fever. It's not me. Like, I wish I could sort it out. I can't." And then after a while, like, when I start tissue, sure, he just takes a tissue and goes. Yay! I'm the man here. The man.
My 11-year-old son is the legend in the house. That nigga will wake up, laptop, roadblocks, YouTube, game, come to the TV room, game, watch TV.
Yeah.
You see that nigga got 4 p.m. and you're like, are you still in your pajamas? Or nigga, have you brushed your teeth? Then he's like, I'm going now. Then he goes upstairs.
I'm going now. At hang in space. Roblox. Fit.
I must actually check what's her Roblox name, because these ones keep bumping into their friends or neighbors here.
Yeah, Atlehang is permanently on Roblox. And God, who you are, and she gets bored. Let now gets in your Roblox. And now so I wear the pajama for you. I like Roblox. And now it's winter, so finally like the pajama, like long pants, blah blah blah. Let's go get some just get dressed via really shop. I give it like when I get to the car, I give a shave. This person will be ready pajama with like a top. I'm like, hey, did you shower? I'll shower when we get back, Daddy. Yeah. You are ready pajama. Like, it's things that would never fly at my house with my mother. That would never fly. You know, like she's going out in public in pajama. You mad?
Yo, bro, I can one of the pajama. Yes, I used to be dirty, dude. Never just viral tunya di nonya. You go and go shoot birds and shit and come back. The respect you get it so mama really yes, dude. Come back.
It's
My grandmother are utlo go kene di kubong o le jwalo. Yes. Then you must hit the Vascom. It's late. You are afraid you're gonna miss Lisilo ruler because now when you didn't wash. Now they want to miss you wash.
Yo, Lisila, these are the shows I wish we made though.
We can
I think South Africa is due for Lisilo Rula 2020. I think Le Mopeme. Mopeme. Oh my god.
Mopeme I would remake with a fucking flash. Like.
Dude, Mopeme with Lesotho being what it is right now. Snowboarding.
In Lesotho.
Like I saw pictures of dudes like black boys snowboarding, like dope pictures. Yeah, and then I was like,
we must go, bro. Maybe when they open the borders.
Yeah, when they open the borders, I'm on the road. Like I'm ready to be on the road as soon as they go. Yeah. I think because other countries are already opening, other countries are already working. So,
oh yeah,
I feel like we might take a bit longer to start working. So, I'll check what other countries are open for work, and then I'll just go there and do sets. You know.
My sister, if my mom asks if you've watched, she needs to be driven somewhere.
That's my drive.
Yo, bro, my mom, I'll come home and park the car for like days, not go anywhere. And then she'll be like, ako nkise ha mama. Or ako nkise lifung ha mama.
Kocha is when you arrive. Kocha, it's when you arrive. As soon as you park, my grandmother wants to go somewhere. As soon as you park, every day there's no like. As soon as you park, do you know, like I was meaning to go, even if it's to go buy a couple of beers. Like my grandmother wants to be taken somewhere. That's her vibe. Or rather, Marie, she's like a child. You know a child. And she just wants to sit. She's like, it's Miss Daisy, bro. My grandmother is proper Miss Daisy. She just wants to be driven somewhere. Anyway, doesn't matter. Every day we've got the fear of her coming to visit us here.
Yeah.
Because she's going to have her way with us. Like Ellen and I can't say no to her. At least when she visits normally, she's here with my mother. And my mother doesn't take shit. You know, and my grandmother is still, yeah?
When last were you in Soshanguve?
Last year, December.
And
so when we went into the week before lockdown, what was it? Shut down, whatever. I was on my way home. I had like gigs with Joe Parker and whoever else and blah, 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 flight tickets booked, everything sorted out. And then they were like, yeah, but we are shutting everything down. And I was like, should I take the chance and fly back? And then when I was talking to Joe was like, yeah, they're saying 50 people per venue, so we're going to slash prices in half. I was like, I'm not flying to Joburg for half the gig money. Sorry. I was like, it's not happening.
Yes.
And unfortunately, the country was shut down after that. So I'll most likely get home. I have no idea when. It's one of those like
Yes, yes.
maybe level one. Like yeah, when we hit level one, and Cape Town is not as rock and roll as it is now. Like once they go, Cape Town has hit its peak and it's busy going down. The chances of having this thing are low. Then I'll come home because yeah, I don't want to have it. Man. It's one of those like I don't
You
want
think you can tell us the statistics or the breakdown of the race for COVID infections?
They won't give us the statistics. I don't think they'll give us the statistics. But we've seen the areas that are most affected doesn't look good.
Because they're talking about now they're gonna have permission to trace your phone or to track you with your phone, so they can tell where all the you got this corona thing in Rondebosch, and these are the phones and the people that were around you. Now they're gonna go and find those people who were with you because now you've tested positive. But that's now their reason they're gonna tap or track your phone.
Yeah,
Then
but when Corona's done, now they've got this technology now.
yeah, yeah,
When Corona's done, now this technology is here.
yep,
And then 5 years from now, it's going to be public, or some boy is going to put it on iStore where you can just download it for free. That's. I thought they were doing it like I thought they had done that a long time ago.
no, look, I mean, people's phones can be tracked, but I think for the information to be used, then they start having to produce legal papers or permissions or charges or warrants, and so
Yes, but now this thing has given them permission to go past all of that. Now
no,
it
no, like
exists. It's a
the
thing.
agency or whatever state we're in right now allows government to do whatever they want, basically.
Hey, this is why I just stay in my house. Also, I don't want to explain to the government why I got what I got. Like, I don't want to have to tell the government what I got. Like, I honestly thought they could do that a long time ago. When they were talking about tracking and tracing, and we have a relationship with Vodacom, blah blah blah. I was like, the relationship means that I I thought they were already doing it.
So they can trace. There's many ways they can trace your phone. There's me who can trace your phone. There's your wife
Yeah,
who can trace
yes,
your phone or try and clone your WhatsApp or your phone
yes,
or whatever. But legally, for government, they must have a warrant or a judge's permission to
yes,
say, suspect David or KG is doing something, we need to listen to their phone, right?
yes.
Otherwise, gets to those inadmissible in court bullshit that we hear on TV and all.
Yeah,
There's also now I'm listening to your phone for I think you are stealing my jokes. But now I find out, no man, KG is banging Tips's wife. So now I've found something else that I wasn't looking for, which has
yes,
got nothing to do with the original investigation. So I also now can't take back and say this is what I have, but I might keep it for myself. Or now we start wanting to blackmail you into some other bullshit. That exists, that's happening.
yes,
But it's also happening at a level where it's not happening, or no one is telling us that it's happening. So this one that it's like literally part of the we want them to stop drinking alcohol, so we're gonna do it now because they can't do
Do
shit.
you know where I live?
Like
Like
their
my
phones for
space is.
wanting to track them. Now we're gonna announce it properly.
Yeah, I. The thing is, I've thought about that, and I thought Uguti, the government having access to your privacy, blah, blah, blah. All that is wrong on a general level. But on an individual level, my life is not the type of rock and roll where I've got secrets that I want. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All the secrets that I want kept are here. You know what I mean? They're in my brain.
Yeah.
So you can have access to my phone. I don't care. There's nothing in my phone that is so rock and roll that my life will be ruined. Do you know what I mean? At
I wish
best,
I could say the same.
nah, there's like at best, like if you go like there's an apology. I'm sorry for everybody that was hurt in the process. I didn't mean it. That was not my intention. And then full stop. My life is not the type of rock and roll where I need to be protected from. Do you know what I mean? And maybe it will be rock and roll in the future, but right now I don't have the type of secrets that I think the government would be interested in. Google might be interested in it so that they can sell me stuff, but the government is not selling me anything. So, and I want Google to sell me stuff that I like. I don't want them to sell me shit that I don't like. You know, like I don't want them to bring me midget porn. I'm not into midget porn. I'm into different things. Give me what I like. You know, like it's. I don't see an ad about things I don't. I'm not gonna use that shit. Give me something I can use. So I'm happy with that, and because I don't have that level of secrets in my life where I don't even think people should hide their secrets in their phone. I think it's stupid. It's stupid. You might lose the damn thing. You live in South Africa. You know, like when my phone is lost, I cry for contacts. I don't cry for the nudes. Like, why would you? You know, like these things you must put in a cloud. I don't know. That's
You can get to the cloud. Remember Oscar Pistorius? They
yeah,
had to fight for Apple in the States to just unlock the phone. Just for the pack
yeah,
number.
but that's fine.
The Hawks needed the pack number. They had to go to the United States, the Apple headquarters.
That's fine.
That's full.
That's funny. They probably got a voice as well. For a pack number, press 1. That's funny. Shit, that's funny. Fuck. Yeah, but I don't know, dude. Like, there's nothing on my phone. There's. I'm not even worried about losing it like Oscar. I don't lose control. I'm just. When I lose control, I shout. That's the worst thing that can happen. So, yeah, like, let them access. Let them access. There's no like, hey, I don't even like when people get into my DMs. I'm paranoid. I think my wife is setting me up with a trap, so I don't entertain none of that shit. Hey, I look at my wife and I go, Kasui, how can I help you, sister? Sister, how can I help you?
Yes, bro. I didn't even think I'd do the show today because of June 16 and it was freezing. It's freezing in Joburg.
I'm told,
But we came out.
I've had a couple of calls where people are going, Joburg is out of control cold.
No, Kanye, what you?
Kanye, what of it? Hard.
And
this is nice.
I'm supposed to be playing golf tomorrow, so. West.
Luckily, you got what you need. You got golf. You're happy.
Golf came back. I played on Sunday.
Oh.
They opened on Sunday or Saturday. So I played on Sunday and then I'm going to play again tomorrow. And then I'll play again Sunday. But all it is for me is like a 10, 12 kilometer walk, you know. Because I hadn't basically done any of that in like 3 months almost.
Shit.
So
And it's all that and more.
I was becoming a fucking banana or a paluka or whatever here. My bones were contracting. Uh, I'm starting. I think I need that ZCCT vibe. I don't know if it's the stamina or what's the problem. It's just a mess. I needed the exercise.
I wonder when you're fat, your bones contracted a long time ago. It's normal. when when they start to uncontract, you feel sick. Yeah, yo, like when you've been unhealthy for a long time and you start eating healthy things, they make you sick first, and you're like, ah, fuck, I'm sick. Let me go back to the pie. The pie is not gonna kill me. So we used to like, yeah, I hear you though. I hear you when you say like the bones are contracting, you
Yeah.
feel uneasy.
Ah, you know when you realize the most you walk is from the bedroom to the TV room.
Yeah.
When you take out the
No,
dustbin.
dude. We started taking walks as a family here. It works. It's like when they opened for alcohol. We went past people who got 60 by a beer like that. And we were busy gymming. And people are like, Remezidi beer. Like, hey, KG, who's that? Like, hey, off it. You know, when you don't know who's laughing at who, they're laughing at me because I'm fat and I'm gymming in the morning. I'm laughing at them because
They're waiting for alcohol.
they are healthy alcoholics. It's a mess. Like we have exchanged roles. I should be where they are. They should be, but it's life. It's what it is.
Yes. Our relationship with alcohol, bruh, is the most mysterious fucking thing ever.
It's terrible, eh? It's you. It's bad, guy. It's like I did not expect that.
I did not expect
The situation is that
across country. But DJ, Bashape the fireworks because alcohol is coming back. Not for free.
Yeah, but
to be bought.
But I realized the problem even before that, when people were buying the yeast. You know when people were buying yeasty, but
alcohol.
You're like like the recipe for Hunter's Dry. Like, guys, you guys are actually buying apples la titiela. This does not make sense, bro. Like
what I like was how Nkosazana Zuma, Dr. Nkosazana Zuma was always on point or was always like a step ahead. So we are making alcohol at home. We're using apples. You wake up tomorrow and then all of a sudden government is like, no one can sell apples anymore.
Yeah, because it was clear we have a problem. It was clear.
Then someone will come out and be like, okay, guys, we can make our own savannah. All we need is a lemon, sugar, yellow sugar. And then the next day, Nkosazana Zuma comes out, government issues a statement. From now on, no one can buy more than 1 teaspoon of lemon. And then you're like,
yeah, because COVID showed us that we actually have a problem. When the celebrations were coming out, I was like, this does not make sense. Bruh, in the morning, get Pick and Pay. Like after we take the walk, blah blah blah, and then I go to Pick and Pay to do some little shopping, and there's no parking. There's no parking at Pick and Pay. The bottle store is downstairs. The actual shop is upstairs. Virtually, there's no one in the shop. Everyone is downstairs. You guys. Oh, guys.
It's bad, bro.
Like, and I'd say like not to get too serious, but half the problems that we have
Of course.
are maybe because we drink too much, or maybe we drink too much because we've got too many problems. I think maybe the country is trying to deal with things. Yeah, I think maybe as a country we're trying to deal with things, but it's just too difficult.
No, but remember, a lot of people drink as a status or sinyaspana manje, so letlampona kyabatsena yabangena.
Mara di black label a status. Black label a win with the status. We know or imona.
Or regular your old friends from home that didn't make it. Ubabela case or inwang dimcha.
Enwang timpia. Enwang timpia. Ah, wait.
What can I more polo player how over?
Halfway to we with problems. Slorine, I saw the guy with the brass band. Imagine hiring a brass band, bro.
KG, do you know how much content and how long it takes to produce such content and what you can do with it? D-Money had a full-on brass band to walk him to the alcohol place.
Gents, we have a problem. We have the type of problem that countries like Russia should be having. Like we are 5-2, with the economy dying like this, we are 5-2, companies giving us bottles of dangi, this is your salary for the month. Dangi for you bottle how shiliwe, dangi or no whiskey vodka, dangi, like we are there. We're there. Somebody was saying, it's my father. My father was saying, no, curfew is off, alcohol is being sold, and people can go anywhere they like. It means people are having house parties now.
Yeah.
People are just partying at somebody's home right now. It's good times. So
no, Corona.
It's good times.
Corona is not going anywhere anytime soon. Not in this country. We will run away to other African countries where there's more discipline. Individuals are doing their own self-quarantining and not trying to kill each other, not trying to hijack each other. There are no cash in transit heists. There are countries where people don't know what is a cash in transit heist.
Yeah, I saw some boy from Kenya making a joke about, he was doing a GBV, like a gender-based violence joke. And the dudes were like, hey, you can't do that. He was on a South African Instagram live. And then he went, yeah, but this thing where I live doesn't exist. So,
yeah,
like, for me, for us, it's not a thing. It doesn't exist. It's your guys' thing. Tina, like,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, other countries don't understand. When you're in another country and somebody goes, Kena komang, and then you're just like, fuck. And this person is actually looking for time. And you're like, well, a dude goes, what time is it? And you start thinking, fuck. I'm fucked. They taking my phone, like, shit. Yes. And this person is actually like, because now when a dude goes, hi, you're in your mind, you're going, my shit is gone. Like, you're even telling yourself, I mustn't argue with this guy. I must give him whatever he wants. I'll sort, because the chances are that you're getting wrong. The chances of somebody asking the direction for directions are lower than
cash in transit.
They're lower though. You know what I mean? They are lower. They're like, that's how it goes. What time is it? The chances are that they are taking something. They are not actually looking for time. This is how crazy it is here. But this is the thing, dog.
I'll never listen to those words the same ever again. Ever.
Dude, my new bits were about this very thing. my new biz were like when you're in another country and somebody goes, "Hey man, what time is it?" You worry, can't they? People are just like looking for time. Like when a guy is moving, you're like, whoo, yes, back. It's like your brain is actually fucked up. You like until comedy started making travel out, I didn't realize how fucked up I am as a South African. Like because in J, that's how life is. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like when you're in a different country and you've just done a show and you're going to the club and there's a girl, dudes are going, let's go to the club. Girl, let's go to the club. We're going to have fun. And she's like, nah, I don't want to go. They're going, no, club. As a South African, you're like, don't worry, you're safe. Osawara, Oshabu. Nobody cares about whether she's safe or not. It's not even a thing, or she's safe. They're like, when you go, like, you're safe, everybody's going, what do you mean?
No, bro, we've lost it. We've lost a lot of everything. Feeling, my biggest problem is harasa fila, harasa na maikutlo, harasa na re shwele mehopolo.
I felt to be desensitized.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not, we're not sensitive anymore. We went past that stage.
Yeah, my biggest worry is we've become desensitized. So people get robbed in front of you and you just walk. And you're like,
Yeah,
you watch
yeah, that shit, yeah.
All this, a woman's body found every day. To us, it's the news that day. Well, it's a WhatsApp post.
I can remember when we grew up, Mogadi. I can remember when we grew up, Mogadi, and it was like round about the first time when dudes had guns. Round about the first time when people got robbed with guns. And my house is like five houses away from Mo Passage. Like Passage Kokasi, like that's where the shit happened.
Passage in any township, it's going down.
It's going down. And we'd hear like gunshots, and it was news. I'm like, fuck, what's that? It's a gunshot. Yo, hey, these boys have guns. Da, da, da. No, hola gun, like, and it's not a thing.
Bruh.
And we just continue, like, we continue eating, like.
People jump into a cash in transit that's on fire and try and get money for themselves. Like random people. Not the guys who are robbing. They're like bystanders.
Like
an alcohol truck overturns with the driver in it. They go for the alcohol.
It's scary. It's scary to deal with where we are right now. Like when you deal with it just from a looking point of view, it's scary. It's that's why I really got Mark right in front of me and I was bruh. Because also you can't try and do anything. Do you know what I mean? Like you see somebody getting robbed and you're like, I'm going to lose my life here. Like I can't, if you were robbed by an 11-year-old kid, the fact that kid up, but now you're getting robbed by someone I can clearly see you're Mogadi, man. This guy can kick my ass. Like it's neither here nor there. Like this guy can actually kick my ass. So if I get involved now, we are both losing this fight. There's no like You know what I mean? It's a
Ah,
weird space.
it is
Hey,
very
I
weird.
wonder.
Very,
I wonder,
you
dog. 10 years ago, I found out my grandfather is from Mozambique. I'm trying to buy papers so that if the shit hits the fan, I can run away.
at least you've got options. Now
Oh, actually,
my wife is Greek, homie, so I'm due a Greek passport.
hey, dude, put together like it's scary. That's the only thing that I can say right now. I'm scared of what I see when I'm out. I also think it's because I'm becoming too old. You know when you're too old. You know when you're too old and you're like, oh, you're too old. You see things and you get scared. You're like, fuck.
Yeah.
This is why they don't take people over 23 because you're useless. I'm, I worry. I'm useless. Like,
Yes.
it's a fuck up. No,
Ho
we
tla
drink
loka,
too
Chief.
much.
It's almost
I hope
midnight,
so.
Holmes.
Oh,
Thanks
yeah,
for
7 minutes too. Hey, we've been on this thing. Thank you for having me.
no, thanks for jumping in, bro. Always.
Hola,
And
hola.
take care of your daughter, your wife. Be safe. Be extra safe in the Western Cape.
Each other.
It just makes no sense, man. And keep taking walks,
It
bro.
actually does. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Take care of your family. Thank you,
Small
everybody,
walk.
for hanging out with us.
Guys, thank you so much for joining. Shout out to Mellow, KG. It's almost midnight. You guys must go and pray if you need to pray. Look at the numbers. It's gonna hit 0000 just now. So whang.
Correct.
Hola. Guys, thanks for watching. Yasas. Another 2 hours. My eyes are sore. Um, please subscribe if you're not yet subscribing. Follow my friend Tenjiwe Mosley as well. Go check out Kagiso's show, Politically Aware, on YouTube. Tenjiwe Comedy, YouTube. Subscribe to her channel. She's just amazing. We're gonna sort out Mellow's network sooner or later, one way or another. And we're still gonna have that live performance with Mellow. But we need to sort out a network first. My sister Lorraine, shout out. Um, I'll see you guys tomorrow, Thursday night. If you don't know yet who is Elsa Machimbos, if you don't know Elsa Machimbo from Kenya, go to your Instagram, go to your Twitter, because Thursday night, 10 p.m., David Carl Live, YouTube, that is gonna be my guest. She's probably the funniest person, the funniest anybody online coming up out of Kenya, loved by South Africans, getting lots of love from Lupita Nyong'o. Is it Nyong'o? Lupita, send a shout out. Everybody all over is just been mind blown by this kid. She's hilarious. And Thursday night, 10 p.m., she's here on David Carl Live on my YouTube channel. Whang. Guys, thank you for coming. As always, KG. KG, it's Elsa. Elsa Majimbo. Esta ke mme wane. A ke bue ka mme o a throwang tjo. A ke bue ka mme ole wa kwa Ndebele a throwang. Ke bua ka Elsa Majimbo. Tomorrow night, I'm not sure what we're doing yet. Um, but we'll work it out like we always do every night. Shout out to KG for coming through. Uh, Mellow, thank you for being here. Um, and tomorrow we're gonna have a banger of a show. I mean, Thursday definitely. Let's see if Friday we can have a party or have a musical guest. And Sunday we're marching. Um, we need to do something about women being killed every single day in this country, children, girlfriends, wives, um, loved ones, family members, neighbors. It has to stop, guys. We need to identify the culprits amongst ourselves and speak out. Think about that when you go to bed or when you wake up tomorrow. Um, so tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Thursday night, Alsa Machimbo, 10 p.m. And then we're back again Friday and Saturday night. Maybe Mapaseka and Donald one of these days. I'll see you guys tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Whang! It's cold, guys. Hwabat. This is not our type of cold. This is borrowed cold. This is cold from that was meant for other people. It must have said to whom it may concern. That's how we ended up with this cold. It was not meant for us, but it is here now. We must deal with it. Good night. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Oh, wait. I've got this thing, guys. Hey, guys, I'm paying for this thing. Wanna subscribe. Hit the notification button. Find out when I'm posting new skits, when I'm going live. Come to my YouTube channel. All you guys still watching from Facebook, come to the YouTube channel. It's the same party. All is just same thing. Go to David Cow YouTube. Press the live. I'm here. Whang! Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go and try and keep warm. Whang! Outwa!